Hi everyone, I hope you're all fine and thank you very much once again for joining Breeze Bangla. With my usual talking, it's a different day but the story remains same. Only yesterday I was talking of Dipu Chandra Das, a Hindu person who was lynched and burned alive. Today it's gone even worse. And as I was saying, this interim government and his administration has failed, and just not has failed, they are encouraging the student movement to go from wild to worse. Now, earlier on I've browsed Facebook and a scene appeared, which I've seen a person was trying to throw a cocktail. I think it was a house, but because these are students, they should be kept in school, universities, and so on and so forth. But they've been sent out to throw cocktail. Now this student, he didn't know what he was playing around. He was running to throw this cocktail, I don't know whether towards a crowd or a building, but the cocktail exploded right on him and he instantly fell on the ground, and that was of him. And the world outside of Bangladesh, I must say to a lot of my Australian friends, bloggers, I only seen yesterday. So as America, there's a few bloggers, and they're Western people, they're English people, and thank you so much. I honestly put my hands on my heart, and I just don't. This is what I've been saying to the people of Bangladesh for the last couple of months, that the only people who can make difference is the people of the world. So thank you so much for bringing blogs out on the issue of Bangladesh and telling the people what is really taking place in Bangladesh. Now, with my channel as it is, it's a small channel, and with your channel, people are hearing and seeing this. But my point is to the interim government who came into power 16 months ago, saying the people didn't have a future. No. The people always had a future. They had a better future. At least people want. They didn't get that wild. What have you done to the nation? Now, I know personally it all started from St. Martin. You have given away St. Martin and you still play a part saying that nothing happened on St. Martin. Now don't go, when you listen to a guy like me who tells you things, don't take my word on ChatGPT and search, because you will never find the right answers, because you people came as a muppet. You people are tied to a string. You have been held by a greater power. You came with no power. You came in a plan, someone else's plan. Now, as the people of the world, I'm asking, let's not turn this land into another Afghanistan or countries like that. People of this country, they believe in peace. They believe in love. They're humble people. They're poor people, mostly fishermen, so on and so forth. They're down-to-earth people. And this is what you've made to these people. Today, you have handed tools, lethal tools, that students shouldn't have. At one point, you took those students along with you and showed the world. You went to America. You were shouting, these are the mastermind, these are the mastermind. But how many of you bloggers have done a thorough check on those people who you, Mr. Yunus, introduced to the world, that these were the mastermind behind taking Sheikh Hasina out? Now, I done my homework. The very students that you presented and showed in front of the world, these were the mobsters. And because of them, this is what's happening, because you lost, you entirely, first you came in someone else's power, then you had these students into your power, which is really tiny. And these students got paid huge amount of lump sum. I'm telling you that now. The world should know this. Now, all of this, the outcome, today we see innocent people are dying. People like Deepu Chandra Das, lynched, burned alive. Student running across, trying to throw a cocktail on a crowded people, or it could be a building. But because a student should be kept in a school, you have brought those students, you have hyped these students up so much. You are showing them that a life that anyone would die for, and this is what these kids are doing, and this is what you are making these kids to do. I saw this kid, he's running across, and this cocktail exploded on him because he never had the experience of a cocktail. He's got experience on reading, he's got experience on writing. He never had experience on throwing cocktail. And you gave this as a gift to this land, this society, and the entire population. You are still making mockery out of these people. What is it that you want? What is it? As I was saying earlier on, do you want this land to be Afghanistan? Because this is only what I see. In the name of election, you are turning this land into an Afghanistan, and there are 100 reasons. Now, under the current constitution, if a person must be elected as or be selected. Now, what I'm trying to say, if you're thinking of Tariq Jia is going to come into, is he holding a seat in the current Parliament's House? No, he's not. The Constitutional Act of 66, where it clearly says if a person want to take or participate on an election of the country, then he must, if he's a foreigner, he must give up his foreign citizenship. Now, from where I'm sitting, I clearly see Tariq Jia is a British citizenship holder. So therefore, the Constitutional Act 66 doesn't allow this person to be selected for anything because he doesn't hold an office or he doesn't take part in the Parliament of Bangladesh. You make fool out of people even on this point. How long will you be doing this? How long? You clearly have a road map in your head who's going to go and who you'd like to see. You like to see the Chatra Shibir and the Jamaat-e Islam to rule the present-day Bangladesh. Do you know how lethal and dangerous this is going to be? Not only for this country, but for the entire world? Honest truth. And I leave that on question mark. So, I'm not going to make this any longer. I see nothing good happening or good coming out from this Yunus administration who came into power by force. And believe me when I say that, the entire people of Bangladesh are missing Sheikh Hasina, who was ruling this country. And I said it so many times, this lady, she saw mud. And she said, I'm going to turn that mud into something really good. Remember, the sharpest and the best thing comes from the dirtiest thing. She turned that mud into bricks. She gave road constructions, digital, whatnot. This country was really high up there. It was facing other countries in competition with everything. You snatched all that away, and you filled this land with blood. And you claim yourself a Bangladeshi? No. Now, this is what Pakistan wants, what I've just been saying, and they have succeeded. And for Tariq Rahman, I said yesterday on my blog that stop acting a fool, and you can say, you can look in the mirror and you can call yourself a fool, that is acceptable, but don't look at the people of Bangladesh and think the entire Bengali nation is a fool. We are seeing everything. It's just that the voice is not going across, but at one point it will. You know, this is Bangladesh, the Bengali blood. Now, please, save yourself from what's there. And we know you, Tariq Jia, we know you probably might go there, but on the long run, it won't be good. Because do your homework. If one does the homework according to this, then the answer's there. Look at your father. And plus, look, everybody used to, people within your party used to respect you so much, but even though they're expecting you now, but deep inside, what you've done with the whole scenario of your mother is another thing. I mean, ask that question to yourself. What really within your party, those people who would do anything. Now, sadly, let's not go any deep into your situation. All I'm saying that you need to give up your British citizenship. Once you give up your British citizenship, then That's where the game is. And if you're dreaming to rule Bangladesh, then you have to give up your citizenship. And I hear that you're going maybe tomorrow or day after on the 25th. I don't know, I haven't looked at the date because I'm so busy. I'm so busy trying to keep up with the hijackers who are killing a nation. Remember, it will take a nation and millions to hold these Bengalis back, because you've already sparked, and these people are going to see till the end. Now, Tariq Jia, you need to be wise. I know my mind's in so many ways and so many places at this moment. All I think of Bangladesh and what's going on within this country. And thank you so much for coming that far. If you have come that far, then please don't forget to subscribe this channel, and I'm sure there was a message. It's been 16 minutes or 17 minutes, but there are messages, there are lethal messages that are left as I came along. So there's points that people needs to ask their brain and not ChatGPT, because you will never get everything on ChatGPT. So wherever you are, and for my bloggers, thank you so much for keeping an eye in Bangladesh or on Bangladesh. And I wish to see more of your blogs on this country and the wrong people. Just because America and big countries say he's a good person, no, it's not like this. Even with me, you don't know who I am. I just could be pretending, but one needs to do a thorough homework. This person who's ruling the present day Bangladesh is turning Bangladesh into another Afghanistan, and we don't want this. Nobody wants this. So if you have come that far, subscribe this channel, let me grow like other YouTubers, and I can bring some people in. Peace.